Hey guys, it's Marin again. I'm going to be discussing freedom of speech leading into freedom of press. I know it's a really overdone topic, but I want to clear up any confusion as to what the amendment actually covers and give some modern day examples of freedom of speech from our political system. So, the parts of the First Amendment I'm actually going to be talking about today are Congress shall make no law respecting or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. My interpretation, then, is that the government cannot pass laws or otherwise restrict free speech. That means you can be as critical as you like of their actions. However, it says nothing about private entities restricting it, like your employer, private schools, or social media platforms, which may choose to block or delete your posts. Here are some examples from the current political situation. So Trump tweets that the social media companies are totally discriminating against conservatives and Republicans. Censorship on social media is apparently not allowed by his administration, and he says that the right voices are eliminated and the rest just get to sit there. However, I said before that social media is a private entity that can restrict speech and what you say on their site, which kind of invalidates his claim because the government doesn't get to dictate their policies. Trump has started a major war against news media, and CNN recently got hit on his Twitter feed with a video. The video is from Trump's wrestling days. It shows him punching a guy with a CNN logo pasted over his face. Trump claims CNN is a fraud, but many worry about the violence he's promoting against the news station. And ironically, Trump's ability to say what he wants about the press is protected by free speech because he doesn't really mean the threat. Recently, Trump threatened to challenge NBC News' license based on what he says is fake news spread by fake news networks. However, he can't actually do that through a government entity because FCC would have to restrict all its stations and affiliates, which wouldn't be legal unless they violate the law, which they have not done. Trump was asked recently if he was recanting his oath to preserve, protect, and defend the First Amendment with his actions. He is famously quoted for saying that it is frankly disgusting the way the press is able to write whatever they want, and people should look into that. I think that's further proof that he wants to put government restrictions on freedom of speech and press, which is in violation of the First Amendment. So, are Trump's actions reflecting a consequentialist or non consequentialist set of ethics? Well, it seems that he isn't working towards a desired set of affairs because instead of working together, he's inciting dissidence, and instead of trying to get along, is creating more conflicts. He isn't contributing to an honest government by trying to shut down that anyone speaks against him or calling their reports fake news. He is he getting his desired outcome? I don't think so because he can't back up his threats, and he's only further dividing the American people by putting doubt into news reports and having people basically choose sides. However, it seems that he follows the non-consequentialist view because he does what he thinks is right or wrong, regardless of the damage to the trust of the American people and the press, and he doesn't consider what consequences he may later face. Currently, he is getting sued by PEN America for his threats against the media and journalists. Trump also makes claims that he's serving the American people by pointing out the false news and says he is his right to speak out because he is the president.